Hey guys, it's Dominique, and I just want to talk about a little bit about different perspectives. I think in our society we are very opposed to different perspectives. If it's feel like if it's not your perspective, if somebody does not agree with you, then you're just going to completely shun them. And I feel like that's a really negative way of looking at things. Everybody has a view. Everyone has a way of thinking about things. Everyone has a way of doing things. And you can't change a person's perspective. You can educate them and hopefully you influence them to think a little differently, but they're never fully going to just be like, yeah, I just don't agree with this idea that I've had all my life. I just don't agree with it all of a sudden. They may alter certain things. They may do things a little differently. They may try to understand other perspectives a little more, but they're never just going to openly just take in what you're telling them. So there's nothing wrong with telling someone something once you feel as though their perspective is a little skewed or a little biased. It's okay to do that. It's totally okay to them, but don't get mad if they don't agree with you. Don't get mad if they feel like what you're saying is stupid or dumb, and if they call you ignorant or whatever, because that's just their view. Okay? Whenever any type of conversation that is being had, you should be able to tell your side, how you feel, without judgment from anyone. So if someone has a perspective that seems a little, you know what, I have this view, and this is the reason why I say that. And they may be like, I heard that before. Or they may say, you know what, that makes sense. But always approach people's perspective in a very open light. I know sometimes that's hard to say because some people would just say the darnest things, and you just look like, did you just say that? Like, you have to look at yourself and be like, is there something wrong with me? Honestly, there's a lot of times where people have different perspectives from you, and when you're done in the car, you're just looking at yourself and you're saying, is there something wrong with me? Did that really just happen? And it's cool. You're always gonna have those things, but you have to know how to handle it. Know how to handle the fact that not everyone's gonna have the same views as you. And honestly, I guarantee you don't want to live in a world where everyone thinks the same. It's very boring. There's nothing to really learn because everybody's going to be doing things the same. Everyone's going to be handling everything the same. Oh, that's so boring. So just handle perspectives a little different. Just be open to other people's perspective. Not saying to accept. That's open means you're listening. Open means that you're not going to dismiss them as soon as they talk. You're actually going to listen to what they say. You're going to say, oh, okay, point out what they're saying, give them a little information on your perspective at the time, so it means they feel like you're engaging, so you're actually listening to them. Perspectives are important. Everyone's perspective is important. No matter how much you think one is important than the other, it's not. Everyone's matters. And that's what makes our world what it is. And that's what makes us so diverse and so different in so many different ways, because we all have different ways of looking at things. And no matter, some of us may think something is worse than others, it brings a valuable it brings something to the table. So please be open to perspectives. Be open to people's views. Be open to people's thoughts. And don't be afraid to share your thoughts. Always share your thoughts, no matter what. Doesn't matter what somebody thinks.